Maverick 100.9 Aggie Lands Country Alternative. It's Corliss, and it's always a good day for me when I get to be joined by another gal. We have Remi Mae. Did I say your name correctly?
You did. Hi, Corliss. How are you?
I knew as soon as I hit the record button, I was going to mess it up, but I nailed it.
Okay.
It is so nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you too. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I am stoked. I feel like we have a lot of catching up to do, a lot of getting to know each other because you have a really cool background and you're pretty new to Texas, right?
I am. Yeah, I've been here just a little over a year.
Gosh, I'm so excited for you because I'm a transplant as well. I'm from Kansas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I'm really, really excited to see what the future in Texas holds for you and if it treats you as kindly as it has me, you know?
Yeah, well, you know what? I hope it does.
You're like, they're not getting rid of me, so this is going to have to work.
Yep, exactly. No, this is an awesome place. This is a cool place to be.
Well, we are doing your first radio single debut. Really exciting stuff. A single that you have recorded with Cody Canada called "Washing Machine Song." Tell me a little bit about this and why Cody.
Well, I started to write this song I think I started when I was about 16. I think I finished around 17, 18. And I never really had plans to record it until my co-producer came to me. He said, "Hey, you want to record an album?" And I said, "Sure, why not?"
Of course.
And I hadn't had plans to move down here yet, but I came down here to record. And then so I recorded it in, I want to say September of 2021. And then I moved down here in November and I started working for Cody Canada. And I had an idea. I said, I think I need a male voice on this song, kind of a duet situation. And so I thought of Cody. I said, "Hey, you wanna sing this?" I actually originally asked him to sing backup, and then I was like, "You know what? You want to just make it a duet?" And he was like, "Of course." He was all for it. So that's how that kind of started.
Such a good, supportive man. He's my hero.
Yes.
And I always love telling people the story of me getting into radio was actually after a meet and greet with Cross Canadian Ragweed. So,
oh my goodness, I love that. Wow.
Yeah, then March will be 15 years in radio.
Wow. So that's so cool.
He's my absolute hero. Now, the title to me is funny, and I'm not a cheater. I haven't listened to this yet, so we're all going to discover this song together. So why a song about a washing machine?
So it sounds like a silly song, but really the story is I was sitting in front of our washing machine when I still lived with my parents in high school, and it's a front load washing machine, so it's clear and you could see through it. And I was just literally sitting there watching the washer spin. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to write a song. So the first line of the song is sitting here watching the washer spin around. The kids need a bath and the sun's going down. So it's a really sweet song about the mundane and having someone to share all the, normalcies, the special normalcies with. But so it sounds silly, but it's not.
I love that. Like, what a way to grab attention and then
exactly,
tug at your heartstrings.
Exactly. So I think the last line of the chorus is "I got you," and I'm like, I'm not gonna name a song "I Got You." I mean, Sonny and Cher kind of already did that. That's kind of overdone. I need something that's gonna grab people's attention,
Exactly. No, I'm in love with it already. So we're going to debut it for everybody for the first time on Maverick 100.9. This is Remi Mae, the Washing Machine Song with Cody Canada. Due to copyright, Brian Broadcasting is not licensed to air this single for you in podcast form, but you can now find it anywhere that you stream and download music. And today's interview continues now. Maverick 100.9, you heard it here first. That was Remi Mae and Washing Machine Song with Cody Canada. I've got Remi with me, and you and I were chatting about, of course, you're from Colorado. You moved down to Texas, obviously for the country music. Is that correct?
Yeah, for the country music, Texas country, Americana, all just being around singer-songwriters and like-minded people.
Well, I've had many conversations with Cody Canada before about him owning the School of Rock there in New Braunfels and some of the kids that come out of there and things that are being taught. He actually invited you to be a teacher there. How did all of that happen?
He did, and I'm so thankful he did. It's one of the best things that's ever happened to me, actually. So how it came about was when I still lived in Colorado. I'm from a little place called Pea Green, Colorado. I promise it's a real place. So I was opening for him in Grand Junction, and I think my mother had snuck backstage and conversed with him and told him that I was moving down here to his neck of the woods. And so he pulled me aside. He said, "Hey, when you get down there, do you have a job lined up?" And I said, "Nope." So he said, "How about you come work at the school?" I said, "That works for me." He said, "Do you have any teaching background?" I said, "Yeah, totally." I totally didn't. I was 19.
I would have said the same thing, though. To get to work with Cody Canada, I would have said the same thing, girl.
Exactly. So I was like, I'm not going to miss this chance. So anyway, I moved down here and I shot a couple emails back and forth with them, and I met him at the school and started working there. So I teach vocals and guitar, and I teach a rookies class, which is 5 to 7 year olds, which is challenging but a blast.
Yes.
So that's what I do.
That is so cool. And I mean, lucky, obviously, you get to teach what you love, and you're clearly a young girl. Are you even drinking age?
I just turned 21 in November.
Hey. But you're young. And so it didn't happen until I moved to College Station. And I don't know if I just aged rapidly, but I started to become a mentor to the young artists in our area. And it's honestly been the most unexpected thing to ever happen to me, but the greatest thing to ever happen to me, getting to share not just my love for Texas country music, but also my knowledge of it is really special. And I think it helps me in my own career when you know people on a different depth. And I'm sure your job is probably rewarding in the same way.
Absolutely. I come from, I'm the baby of the family, the youngest kid, the youngest grandkid, the youngest whatever. And so my whole life I've kind of just felt like, the baby. And I come here and I'm now teaching kids, so I'm at an interesting limbo point. I'm still close enough to their ages, it's middle schoolers to high school, so I'm still close enough in age with them that I relate to them. But I can, like you were saying, I can mentor them, and I can teach them, and I can give them little tidbits of, the small skills that I've learned in my short music career, So it's really interesting.
That is so cool and so rewarding. Well, I'm also curious now that you've got your first single out to radio, which I'm sure is beyond exciting. What's the rest of the plan now?
Well, so I've got the Texas single, and then I've got the rest of the EP going to Americana. So hopefully we'll take it on the road and show some people. I think I'm doing pretty good on the charts right now as far as the Texas charts.
You had the highest debut on 2 different charts this past week.
Well, I didn't know that. That's exciting.
News to you. That's okay, honey. That's my job to know that, not yours.
Well, cheers. That's awesome. Thanks for that information.
That. Yes. So
funny.
This EP, when can we get it?
So it's actually out. It just came out on, I want to say January 20th. I'm not exactly sure. Like a couple Fridays ago.
And what's it
so the
called?
full EP is out. It's self-titled, so it's just Remi Mae. You can find it on all platforms. You can go on my website, which is just remimay.com, and you can get all your Remi Mae swag, all your merch. We got all kinds of stuff.
That
So,
is awesome. Well, please do this. This is a very young, very talented gal that I think we're going to have a whole lot of fun getting to know even better as her career pushes forward. So, Remi, I'm just so excited you came to join me here on Maverick.
oh, I'm very thankful you had me. Thank you very much.